Hello, I'm the Film Reject, and I reject films that aren't worth mentioning. And welcome back to another video once again. Today I'm actually just going to give you one more extra video before I start my Halloween theme event that I just announced on my previous video. But anyway, today we'll actually be doing another movie review. Finally, I know, right? But hey, at least I'm doing one. Recently, just a few minutes ago, or whatever, seconds ago I should say, I watched the Netflix film Enola Holmes, starring the great Millie Bobby Brown, Henry Cavill or something like that. I think that's his name. The guy who does Superman anyway, who in the DC films, who plays, and of course Millie Bobby Brown plays the younger sister of the famous detective Sherlock Holmes and his older brother Bancroft. And this movie is all about her, really. Her brothers are and yes, she is the younger sister to Sherlock and Bancroft, and this is really more about her story. It's about her part of her life, and it's her story, her adventure, her everything. Of course, they show us, the film starts off with her and her mother doing kind of their usual routine, doing sports, reading books, doing puzzles, all sorts of stuff. And then one morning she wakes up and she finds her mother gone. And so Enola Holmes goes on a quest to find her mother. And she meets a young boy along the way who is on the run from his parents and his family and his uncle and his grandmother. So Enola Holmes is sent to do a detective work on his family, I think, to investigate what they've been doing and also investigate where her mother's gone. Along the way she learns to fight, disguise herself and stuff like that. And the Bancroft also wants to send her to a girls' boarding school, I think, or whatever, but she doesn't want to go. But in the end, near the end, she finds her, and she is sent there. But then I guess you could say, her partner, or kind of the young boy that she meets, he rescues her and gets her out of there, and now she goes on to look for her mother again. And then a few minutes later she arrives back at her little hotel room and finds that her mother is there. Behind that, this film as well, the other things I want to discuss about is just the fashion of course, because it takes place in the very old days. This is a very interesting film for me because it's more fun. I wouldn't say it's very action-packed or exciting, but it's very fun still. It's fun to watch, just to see her decrypt puzzles and ciphers and stuff like that. And she truly is just like her brother Sherlock, not so much Bancroft. And Millie Bobby Brown does a great job of Enola. And yes, Enola is also based off a book, I'm guessing by the same writer who wrote the Sherlock Holmes. And this movie, I have to say, I'm going to give it maybe a B. Very fun film, very fun. The characters are great, are fun to watch, interesting. Enola's interesting. The boy, I guess you could say her boyfriend that she hangs out with, is interesting. And it has such a great cast. Very fun adventure story, kind of detective story. I like those sort of detective stories too, those movies. I'm sure you guys do. This was a great movie, and if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on Netflix. And yes, it's already out in case you all want to see it and you haven't seen it yet. Well, Now it's out on Netflix, and I must say this is a very fun film. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Anyway, good luck and goodbye.